Avengers would not be the Avengers without one of its leading stars, London. In the 1960s, London was cool, had verve, style and appeal. London became a vivid backdrop to the adventures of John Steed,
Well,
Kathy Gale,
you've always got your pistol.
Emma Peel,
Good morning.
and Tara King.
Oh, there you are. Had a good day?
We've decided to give London the credit it deserves by looking at the top 10 locations used in the series. Let's start our countdown with... In London's leafy St John's Wood is Mackinac Street, used in the opening scene of False Witness. Melville, Barry Warren, is supposed to be keeping watch by a telephone box on the corner of Townsend Road and Mackinac Street for his colleague, penman Peter Jesson. Melville is unable to warn Penman when Lord Edgefield's chauffeur arrives. The area has changed little.
Melville!
You may be thinking that the telephone box has been modernised and has moved across the pavement slightly. The box is in fact a prop, and keen viewers will notice it's the same telephone box prop used in Look, Stop Me If You Heard This One, but there were these two fellas.
You see, there were these two men.
Which two men would they be now, then?
Oh, well, they just went
When Tara tries to call for help. It also shows up in The Interrogators as the secret entrance to Mother's headquarters. Positioned along Wellington Place against the north wall of Lord's Cricket Ground. Today the wall has undergone a fair bit of development to include a number of ticket booths for the cricket ground.
Hello, goodbye.
Urgent business?
Derry, Mother will tell you.
Your next contact has already passed the telephone box and identified you. You will now go to a place of safety where the transfer can be made. Your contact will follow you. That is all.
Alongside the Regent's Canal is Blomfield Road under the fictional guise of Cramley High Street in the episode Take Me to Your Leader. Here, Steed and Tara take the talking case to a phone box to await their next set of instructions. This is the prop phone box seen in False Witness, Look, Stop Me If You've Heard This One, and The Interrogators. Take Me to Your Leader features a number of shots filmed within walking distance of each other. After leaving the Cremorne Hotel with the red case, Condon arrives into a quiet mews to listen to his instructions. This shot shows Tara's contact turning off Lanark Road and into Elgin Mews South.
You will take me to number 11 Heston Avenue at 8 o'clock this evening. You will ask
Tara
for
takes this
Graham.
opportunity
That
to
is all.
knock the contact out and leaves with the case. St Mark's, on the corner of Hamilton Terrace and Abercorn Place, is used as the location for the church where Tara is directed to leave the case in the crypt. Fortunately, she escapes an intended trap and leaves a highly confused vicar along the way. Hill House in Archway was used in both seasons 5 and 6. In You've Just Been Murdered, George Unwin, Barry Ingham, leaves the offices of Unwin Enterprises and is threatened by Shelton, Simon Oates, in his car. As Unwin leaves, Steed then arrives in his Bentley.
Untold dangers.
In Homicide and Old Lace, in Series 6, Hill House is used as the location for the headquarters of Intercrime. Steed is taken by taxi to meet Dunbar at the offices of Intercrime.
The first hurdle safely crossed. The second hurdle to be encountered.
Hidden away alongside Regent's Park is Chester Terrace, where in the episode You'll Catch Your Death, Tara in her AC Cobra chases Dexter, Dudley Sutton. Also used in this episode is Cumberland Place and Cumberland Terrace. Cumberland Place is used as the location for Camrose's office, and Cumberland Terrace is used for Mr. Padley, Mr. Seaton, and Mr. Herrick's place of business. Sutherland Avenue in Maida Vale was a popular choice for locations in The Avengers, having been used in Love All when Sir Rodney, Robert Harris, escapes to visit Martha, Veronica Strong, at her home. We're not sure where on Sutherland Avenue this location was, but it's either number 124 or 126.
I want to make sure that you love me.
You know I do, darling.
And you'll never leave me.
Never.
Promise?
Promise.
Ah, what a pity.
As Sir Rodney persuades Martha to run away with him, she kills him in his parked car. Sutherland Avenue was also used in The Interrogators, when Tara King pays a visit to Minnow at number 182.
It's Tara King here. I want to see you right away.
We also see number 182 in Whoever Shot Poor George Oblique Stroke XR40, as Tara accompanies Baines to his apartment.
Good morning, Mrs. Beale.
Good morning, Steed. The door's open. Social visit?
That's it. Happened to be passing by. Thought I'd drop in.
Located at High Point 2 in Highgate is Emma Peel's flat. This fabulous Art Deco apartment block with its entrance porch
Mrs.
supported
Peel.
by two rather tired-looking Greek statues was only used in Series 4. If you're without a Lotus Elan, or a cab in Steed's case,
If you get tired of waiting, there should be something there to amuse you.
the flat is reached by walking up a steep hill from Highgate Tube Station, which no doubt keeps Emma rather fit.
Follow her.
Higher than Emma's abode in our list of London locations is Tara King's flat at
9 Primrose Crescent.
or, in reality, a stone's throw from Primrose Hill Park in Chalcot Crescent. First seen in The Forget-Me-Not, it followed in a number of other episodes such as Have Guns, Will Haggle, My Wildest Dream, Love All, Take Me to Your Leader, and Who Was That Man I Saw You With? The street has changed little, but you may have noticed that today, the gap in the wall, the entrance, and the steps to 9A have now disappeared. Weymouth Mews is one of the most used locations of the series, turning up in Bizarre, Return of the Cybernauts, in The Forget-Me-Not, Sean Mortimer, Patrick Kavanagh, escapes from his captors and hails a taxi, but fails to remember where he wants to be taken.
Where to?
I don't know.
My Wildest Dream has Nurse Owen, Susan Travers, attacking Chilcot, Edward Fox, in Weymouth Mews as he walks home. Homicide and Old Lace sees Mother's aunts Harriet and Georgina watch as Mother, Patrick Newell, arrives with Rhonda Parker, in the street below. The lamp features above the Mews pub, the Dover Castle. Later, in the same episode, Mother tells how Steed and Tara snatch a haul of Intercrime's ill-gotten gains from outside a London jeweller's. Top of our list of London locations is Duchess Mews, located between Duchess Street and New Cavendish Street off Portland Place, a stone's throw from BBC Broadcasting House. Duchess Mews was used in the series as an exterior location for John Steed's apartment at 3 Stable Mews, London. Used from Series 5, Duchess Mews saw a great deal of Avengers action, seen in episodes such as The Forget-Me-Not,
Tall man, well built, wearing a tweed overcoat.
How many letters?
The man down there seems very interested in this place.
Death's Door, False Witness, Getaway,
George Neville.
My Wildest Dream and others. Steed's apartment is, in reality, number 17 Duchess Mews. The opposite side of the Mews has undergone major redevelopment over the years. Fortunately, the Steed side has remained untouched. We say goodbye to Emma in The Forget-Me-Not as she is driven along the cobbled Mews to her new life with husband Peter. Other honourable mentions go to: in My Wildest Dream, after leaving the Acme Precision Combine offices, Tara follows Dyson along Park Crescent near Regent's Park and then turns left into Portland Place. Also in this episode, Tara loses Dyson at the corner of Mansfield Street and Duchess Street. This location is only a few yards from Duchess Mews. The Avengers and London go hand in hand. Most of the locations featured have changed little and make for an interesting visit for any Avengers fan. Just watch out for diabolical masterminds and be sure to pack your brolly.